What is going on, G2? We are back here for the second game of our doubleheader here on Saturday's Showdown, man. We got the Aviators and the Buenos Bulls coming in here. Should be a great game between the NGC West with the Canton Aviators and the GGC South with the Buenos Bulls. Both of these teams, boy, they are out here in the G2. Down there. Buenos the first team to reach 10-2 on the season. They did that last week. And then we have the Canton Aviators at 9-3, looking to reach 10 wins here in week 14. Can they get it done? Hopefully we're going to have a great ball game. Whenever we have these two juggernauts, these type of teams going together, man, you never know what's going to happen. Hopefully one doesn't lay a goose egg and the other is just dominant. Hopefully we get a good competitive game here between two teams who I definitely see in the playoffs this season, man. Let's go ahead and turn this thing side to side. Quick shout out to all the guys in the chat. I'll get you guys shouted out during the game. Appreciate you for coming through. As always, take flight with us here. And man, we are dwindling down, guys. We're winding down to playoffs, man. This is the playoff march we're in right now. We'll be in week 15, hopefully by Monday night. Yeah, Monday night around a little after this time, around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, we'll be in week 15. And then we just got 4 weeks, 4 weeks until the playoffs, man. So let's go ahead and get down on the field. Thank you guys for coming through again. Smash the like button, and let's get this thing underway. So the Bulls gonna be kicking off the ball, and the Canton Aviators gonna bring this up here to the 25-yard line. We don't really get a whole lot of Aviator games on prime time. We started getting those as they started to kind of separate themselves from the pack here. Look at the numbers on Kevin Paxton. We're very familiar with him. 3,600 yards, 28 touchdowns, 4 INTs for this kid. And the Canton Aviators are looking like the real deal, man. They absolutely had a great ball game last week at Montreal. Won that game 48-20. Ooh, almost a snatch to start the game here. They're going to try to test this defense there. That's Joey Williams, strong safety, tipping that one. And we know that they like to pass the ball here. So we're going to see. It's going to be a read option, and he will be quickly tackled for a loss there as Upshaw came in. Nowhere for Paxton to go to. That's not their MO. They'll try that, they'll try that often, but that's not their MO, man. They like to pass, and they have a solid rushing game as well here. Here they are from the 23-yard line on 3rd and 12. Paxton looking to pass, going to throw down the field, and that is going to be deflected. So a 4th and 12 as the defense of Buenos coming out strong here. Glenn Andrews, the cornerback, on top of that football there. And the Canton Aviators with a quick punt here. But we will get a chance to see Buenos come out onto the field, looking to get it done on their first drive. And we will take a look at Brandon Phillips here. 3,200 yards, 22 touchdowns, and 4 INTs for him. Trying to get a win on the road against a prominent team here in the G2. They'll run some Samaj Sims, and he will get 1 yard on the play. Samaj Sims has been such a high-caliber halfback for this team. See the numbers on him last week, but boy, he can get up there easily, 130, 140, 150, and absolutely kill you. They are going to try their best to work him into this offensive system for this game, but they are facing a very good team in the Canton Aviators. We'll talk a little bit more about that, though. That will be a catch made to the 41-yard line, and that will be rolled in by Melvin Arrington. Called his name quite a lot this season as well. Melvin Arrington, a tight end. It's a lot of targets in this offense underneath. There's Sims inside. Sims fighting himself through the 44. They'll say he's inches shy on the play there. A good defensive stand there for the Aviators, and we'll have to see how the Bulls are going to try to play this one on 4th and inches around the 45-yard line with a be risky, or will they just punt this away? They're going to punt it away and say forget inches. Probably a wise decision here. They are facing the 17th, I guess you could say, worst team against the rush. The Aviators have given up 1,457 rushing yards this season. So this might be a good break for them. They can get the ground game going. You saw the playoff race being shown there, but I don't want to highlight that just now. Here's Paxton going to throw down the field, and that will be a catch made to the 32-yard line as Cameron Starks is going to reel that one in there. Empty set and a quick pass underneath for a 5-yard gain on the play. Aviators, the second best scoring team in the league, averaging 32 points per game here. Here's Paxton going to throw, and the catch will be made as he gets to the 48-yard line. It will be Joe Poe, their star wide receiver, reeling his first catch of the day. Who's going with some man? They're going to run inside, and that'll be Kirkpatrick, the only 1-yard gain on the play. Kirkpatrick, fabulous halfback, nice elusive back. Two numbers on him last week, 23 carries, 106 yards. He is looking to get it going here early in this game. They got to keep feeding them though here. 4 down linemen they're facing. Paxton going to throw one. Catch going to be made, and it is going to be a big one down to the 27-yard line as he gets that one to Colin Weaver. You're going to hear his name quite a lot as well because you heard it all season long. Colin Weaver, great tight end here, and he just kills those seam routes. You got to watch 88. The medium to deep part of the field, man. They have been getting a lot of plays to this kid here this season. That's a 25-yard gain on that play here. They're at the 27-yard line and spreading them out wide. Here is Paxton going to throw the side lines, and that ball cannot be rolled in. That is going to be in and then off the hands of Elton Blanton, the halfback, who they like to send out to receive balls at times here. High formation. Kirkpatrick going to get the handoff, cuts it back inside. Good game, good run, first down, punching out the Packers, and finally going to be caught from behind. Thought he was going to back off into the end zone there, but it's rolled in there by Smith coming back to 30 inches. He didn't get that first down there. And they'll stand him up here. Wow, interesting. So 4th and 2, as he had enough yardage there to get a first down, and instead they're going to be facing a 4th and 2 as he lost his momentum on the last play, lost a yard, and then loses a yard there. So a field goal is going to have to be taken here by the Aviators as they miss the opportunity to move the sticks. That kick is up, and it is good. Canton on the board here with 3. Return, and we'll be up to the 25-yard line. The Bulls, the #1 scoring offense, they're also at 32 points a game as well. We're in for a treat here if both of these teams can get it going. Phillips going to throw to Sims. Second and 9. Here's Phillips. The throw. Catch going to be made. It's going to be Tavon Marshall. Kevin Marshall gets to the 41-yard line. This is the 11th best passing team in the league here at 3,077 yards total. They are also the #9 rushing team here with 1,537 yards on the ground. Phillips going to step up, throws underneath, and that catch will be reeled in by Trey Manning. They have accounted for 4,614 total yards. That's an offense this season. They are absolutely moving here. The first team reached 10 games this season. We're on like an 8 or 9 game winning streak before they actually lost their first game. Only, lost 2 games this entire season. That coming in week 1 to the Mexico City Armadillos, and then week 12 to the Paris Caps. Oh, it's a VA touchdown, Buenos Aires. Nick Cowan, who was lined up for one of the best wide receiver awards here. He's into the end zone for the Bulls, and that is the quick touchdown there. Boy, this team here, I'm telling you, man, the Buenos Aires Bulls, man, are just such a good passing team, man. Just such a great all-around team. The running game flourishing, passing game flourishing. Their defense can get on top of you when they want to. I mean, they are a really solid team. I mean, defensively, they're 4th against the rush, 1,255 yards. Again, this is a running back type of league, so that's actually pretty good to only have given up that amount there. I mean, they are really, really good here. Defensively, they are kind of middle of the pack. They do give up, they give up 24 points a game on average. But it's the team, man. They hang with teams, but they end up pulling out the wins at the end at 10-2, man. They are definitely, probably, if we're not talking about the Mounties or we're talking about OKC or even the Black Knights, we're talking about the Buenos Aires Bulls, and you got to also mention the Canton Aviators as well. I mean, both of these teams solid. It's Kirkpatrick with a nice run into the 33-yard line, on the shoulder and delivering a truck stick at the end of that one there. Moses getting that one. Here they are on 1st and 10. There's Kirkpatrick fighting his way inside. Nice change of direction inside the lane there. 2nd and 6, a 4-yard gain on the play. And will be the 35. Here's Paxton going to throw down the field, and the catch is made to the 45. What a pass. Paxton, great pass protection. And Joe Poe, been doing that all season. Nice catch there. Paxton going to throw down the field. That was a man catch made. The sidelines. Touchdown. Aviators. Cameron Stark into the end zone. He's going to slam that one nice there. Boy, he took off on that one. And Paxton just had him. He just unloaded there. He saw him down the field. Saw he had a man beat down the field. That's going to be Joey Williams, a strong safety. And anytime you see a wide receiver, any kind of offensive player above the safety, you know it's going to be trouble there. And they put on a touchdown on that one. Cameron Starks now with 11 touchdown catches this season. Came into this game with 51 receptions, now has around 53 or 54. And added a touchdown there. 11 touchdowns. Here is Phillips. Up and back, gonna launch one, and incomplete pass there. Jamal Davis, the right outside linebacker, in coverage on that one. Throws, and that's a first down. 67, 82 yards and a touchdown. Finds Nick Cowan for his 2nd reception in the game. Here's Phillips stepping up. Oh boy, just gets rid of the ball before he gets chopped down. Nice pressure there by the Aviators. Get around Brandon Phillips there, slow him down. Here, pocket passer. He's gonna loft that ball away, escaping the pressure. He's up 3rd and 10 now. Throws down the field, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. and 10 as I'm looking at, let's check it out in the chat and seeing the shenanigans of Nostradarius. Nostradarius at it again, man. These shenanigans out here. I don't know about that. Single back here for the 22. They're going to hand off Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick gets shook here. Oh no, Buenos always going to lose their linebacker, Sam Simpson. It's the left outside linebacker. He just goes to the sideline, so they return in this game. Is Paxton going to throw? Catch made. It's a first down, and that's how we're going to end the first quarter. If you're new here to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, follow us. You don't miss whenever we go live here on the channel. It's G2, greatest gridiron. We're currently watching the game between the NGC West and the GGC South. That stands for National Gridiron Conference and the Global Gridiron Conference here. We are couple of months away from our first ever Global Bowl. I cannot wait for that, man. Well, I can wait because I want to see how it develops, but I'm excited about us getting to that. Our first year will be in the books this summer. Oh, what a catch that was! And Kevin Starks is slowly starting to rise to become a star here in the G2, man. Wow, what an absolute nice catch that was. Obviously a great pass there from Paxton there. It's going to be Cameron Stark's 54th reception. Mr. Patrick, boy, on the shoulder. Nice, powerful run. Nice lane. Gets to the 25-yard line. It's a lot of trash talking going on down there on the field, man. Both of these teams, they want this win here. There's Paxton in the pocket, gonna launch one. It's hangs on to it as they get down to the 7. Connection made, and they are on the move right now. 7 yards out. Here's Paxton going to hand it off. That's Blinton, end zone, touchdown, Aviators. Elton Blinton, Speedy Gonzalez into the end zone, man. Oh, my. That's a little stud, man, a little stud muffin. Look at him, man. He gets right in there. Good blocks. Nobody even touched him there, man. That's a great run. Great execution there by the Aviators. This game's slowly starting to pick up as they try to figure each other out here. 16. Make it 17-7 though, Canton. We've been talking about Canton. Are they the real deal, man? I mean, that last week against the Mounties was quite impressive. You don't see too many teams do that against the Mounties. They handled the Mounties in absolute fashion there, and now they got a head coach attached to them as well, man. So that was a little bit surprising to see them do what they did against the Mounties. Just pure execution, man, offensively and defensively. Kept Jethro Davison at bay in that game. I mean, he was just inefficient, you know, and ineffective. So this is a team that we definitely have to watch out for here in the G2. Year 1, that is. Oh, it's going to be a catch up the sidelines, and he will be to the 47-yard line before he is tackled on the end of that one. That is Melvin Arrington. This tight end, man, he's a big guy. He's got a lot of upswing to him, man. Decent speed here. Looking to change the direction. Catches that. Stops with a drop of a dime. Good footwork there. Working on his calisthenics. See, he took off there to get some nice rack on the end of that one. Puts him at the 47. And Brandon Phillips still in the backfield here. He's playing off of the wide receivers. He's got multiple targets. They're going to run it inside, though, to Tevin Marshall. He will be to the 43-yard line. Bulls trying to get warmed up here. Only 82 passing yards to start the game to 172 of the Aviators. Here's Samad Sims fighting his way inside. He'll get to the 39, his third carry of this game. Now with just 8 yards. And they are switching it back up again here. Marshall back in the backfield. Here is Phillips. Gonna throw. And that's gonna be an incomplete. trying to get that ball in, squeezed into Kevin Page, and gets denied there. The defense there by Buenos. They're going to try the long field goal here. 56-yard attempt. That kick is up. Has a distance. And I think he missed it here. I think he missed it to the right. Let's see. Oh, no, he made it. I'm about to say, it looked like he missed it for a moment. Thought the numbers, didn't see the numbers go up so fast. So he did get that one. 56-yard attempt is good. They get the 3 there. The 25. In the pocket. Throws. Catch made by Pello. 9-yard reception. Is Blanton. Good pickup. Oh, that's a great block by Blanton. Launches it deep down the field. Boy, double coverage. Before a prayer there. That was an excellent pickup by the halfback Blanton. I mean, he absolutely pancaked the guy on the block there. A dangerous play by Paxton. So they're going to run Patrick and they easily get the first down. I like the idea, the strategy there, though. You know you only got 1 yard. You know Kirkpatrick has been good for it. They took the shot down the field to see if they could get more out of that situation. They just kept it simple right there, pick up the first down. New set of downs here. Going to throw to the outsides. Kirkpatrick 1-on-1 and will be stood up there at the 47-yard line as Joey Williams. Strong safety coming down. Oh, look at this here. Going to run at 11. Kirkpatrick gets around and oh my. Oh, breaks a tackle at the sidelines and gets to the 29-yard line. They had 10 underneath there. One safety high, that was Joey Williams, who came in and basically saved the touchdown from happening there. Oh, he almost got around. I thought they had 11 underneath, but they only had 10. Didn't have a safety high there. They're lucky that Joey Williams was over the top. Run inside, that's Blanton, spin move, and it'll be a first down. Elton Blanton getting to it there. Nice run. Buenos Aires beating themselves up right now as they're allowing another punishing drive down the field here from the Aviators. 18 yards out, here's Paxton, and the throw, end zone, and it's a touchdown, Aviators. Joe Poe reeling in another touchdown here for the Aviators. Almost took the ref out on that one here. Look at this pass here by Paxton and Joe Poe. Oh, love the footwork. Got the catch in, drags the feet. Oh man, that is definitely concentration at its finest there. And what a very balanced attack this has been for the Canton Aviators. A lot of pass, a lot of run, and they've got 24 points on the board here. 10-play drive. They go down the field at 5:15 left to go here in the second quarter. And Buenos Aires suddenly, man, a 10-2 team suddenly looking quite small right now against this Canton Aviator team. This has been one of the most dominant GGC teams in the league here at 10-2. And they look rather small right now. Samad Sims getting to the 25. They hand off to Sims inside, good run, and he gets to the 36. They're trying to get some momentum their way here at the end of the first half here. Approaching the 4-minute drill. Phillips going to throw down the field, has a man, and he caught it. Wow! He caught it. That's Nick Cowan. Wow, what a reception that was by Nick Cowan. We're going to get a replay on that one as well. He goes right up there. Oh my, he got mossed. What a catch there. Nick Canton came in with 54 receptions. 54 receptions for him on the season. 4 touchdowns. I mean, read option. Phillips going the wrong way. You can tell he doesn't do that much. Thought he was Samaj Sims there. The throw, quick pass, possession catch going to be made by Arrington as he gets to the 33. It's a 3rd and 4 now. Man-to-man for the Aviators, and it doesn't matter. He just throws it right underneath there. Trey Manning, he was wide open. Nobody over the top of him taking advantage of those linebackers playing off. First down. Approaching the 2-minute warning. Here's Phillips. Gonna throw. Catch made. To the 16-yard line. They'll get right back to it. Golvin Arrington with another big-time catch there for a first down. Here is Phillips in the pocket. Looking to unload. Rolls out. Throws. End zone. Touchdown Bulls. Nick Canton now with 5 touchdowns on the season. And that's a beautiful touchdown catch there. Oh, Phillips, man, saw him there. He was wide open. Like he may have got separation there. Came back a little bit here. In coverage was Brian Boss, the cornerback. That's great separation there by Canton. Pick this up, and now we got a one touchdown game, guys. 8 plays down the field. Seemed like the Aviators were dominating this game, and you know it's a lot closer than it feels. Kirkpatrick doing some damage so far, 72 yards on 11 carries. Here's Paxton gonna throw. Catch made by Bo. 5-yard gain on the play. 13 to 17, over to 9 yards and 2 touchdowns here for Kevin Paxton. He has splitbacks now. 90 seconds left to go here in the first half. On the 28, he takes a snap, and throw a quick pass, and that falls to the turf as he tried to rush that thing into coverage there. Throws and misses his mark there. For 4th and 5, and this is going to be a blessing here for the Buenos Bulls. As they're within 1 score, and now they just forced a punt here from the Aviators. A good defense there. We'll see how hard or how aggressive they will be here at the end of the first half. Maybe trying to tie this up or even get 3 points out of the situation. Excellent field position here. The numbers now on Nick Canton. 58 receptions, 937 yards, and 6 touchdowns. For the generic there. Pressure gets chopped down at 27. Woodley putting Brandon Phillips down on that one. Peter Woodley. That's a great sack there. Going to throw that ball to the turf. 3rd and 21. Coverage too strong. He's going to try to burn some more clock off. Samaj Sims into the 34. Canton going to get this ball back. 2 timeouts and 20 seconds or so. 27 seconds to work with. They're going to throw Paxton in the gun here. The 25, will they pass? Yes, they will. Paxton is going to dump it off to Kirkpatrick, and he should have got out of bounds. Going to burn a timeout now. He just ran out of bounds. Here's Paxton. Going to throw underneath, and Lent makes the catch. Time ticket here. And that'll be the end of the first half. Guys, you know what to do, man. Put your halves up here. 24-17. Aviators out on top right now. If the playoffs were to start this week, this is what it would look like here. See, Buenos Aires with the divisional bye, and also the Oklahoma City Desperados, both of those 10-win teams here with the bye here. Mounties, though, hot on the trail. Monarchs hot on the trail with that bye. See, the Shamrocks and Honolulu are in it. Also, the Nighthawks and the Armadillos are in it. On the other side of things here, we got the Black Knights, we got Thunderbirds, Pioneers, Voyagers, Lumberjacks, and the Aviators all in it, trying to get going here in the playoff race here. Almost through week 14, man. Cannot wait for this one to end and get to week 15. This game has been absolutely amazing so far. I want to see who is going to take off in this game, though, man. Let me ask in the chat right now, man. Who you got winning this game? Go ahead and declare it in the chat right now. I'm going to give you 1 minute to decide. Who you got winning this game? Ken or Buenos Aires? Let us know. Here's Phillips. And we'll find Ayrton for a 2-yard gain on the play. Beard in there on the tackle. Okay, thank you, Devin. Appreciate that, bro. I got to get you some G-bars, too, for last week and this week. Yeah. I'm not sure if I gave it to you last week. Yeah. But I got you. Here's Phillips going to throw incomplete. It's a 4th and 6. But that defense get some stuff there. They got to get this ball back here. Missed opportunity. Not going to get many of those against this team. Mike Punt going the other way. Gets that one at the 30-yard line. I don't know if it's just me, guys, or what, man, but I feel like sometimes this game does not mark the ball where it should be at. Like, I'm looking at the line. It looks like that. Looks like he was at the 29. But they say it's the 30. It's just weird. I don't think he was that far up there. Very odd. I could be wrong. It might be the angle that I'm looking at, too. I think it's probably the angle that makes it look like he's behind the line, but he's not. So going by Blanton, it's the 38. And that's going to be a 4th down. Quickly get them out of there. Got them out of there. Defense there by Buenos Aires. He's going nowhere on the play. That tackle coming in quick, fast. I missed the jersey number 78. Let's take a look real quick. That was Deion Smith, the defensive tackle, coming in there. Oh, breaks the tackle. No, going to be shoestring tackle there at 19. Maj Sims, number 0, approaching 1,000 yards. 11 touchdowns for him this season. Here is Phillips for the throw one. Thought he was going to take off for a moment. He gets 3 yards off of the quick pass there. It's that to Trey Manning for his 3rd reception. Now going back with the single back here. They're going to run Samaj Sims downhill. Samaj Sims going to be quickly tackled. It's a nice run stop there by Jermichael Price, the cornerback, coming down. No gain on the play there. 3rd and 7 now. Here's Phillips. Going to launch one and has him in. It'll be Arrington over the middle of the field. Quickly, a 1st down there. Brandon Phillips has a really slow and a big-time windup, like he's going to throw that ball all the way down the field there. Instead, he only threw it a few yards. Looked like he was going to throw a Hail Mary down the field. Launches one to the turf, man. Wow, had him open there. They were right at his feet. Baskerville taking the credit for that one. It's a bad pass there. The 32-yard line on 2nd and 10. Here is the toss play, and Sims going to get nowhere on the play as the big tackle comes down there from Blair. That's going to be the left end, Trick Blair, making a great TFL there on Samaj Sims. Read that play thoroughly there. Here's Phillips trying to get the screen off and can't. Gets chopped down by Zach Bradford. Making a 4th and 25. They absolutely clean that play all the way up here. No time for it to develop. And Brandon Sims, boy, took a big time hit there from Bradford. Bobbled it, get this up. And we'll have that at the 38-yard line. It's a good run by Kirkpatrick, stepping in and gets stopped there at the 47-yard line. Nice hit there by Peter Upshaw, a free safety. There's Blanton inside. Can he get small? He does. 1st down. See some simple yardage picked up there, and they get it off the back of Blanton. More ground attack. There is Kirkpatrick. 5-yard pickup on the play. Now up to 84 yards from him. Going to send Blanton out wide. Throws, and the catch is going to be bobbled for a moment and then caught there. It's John Albert. Aviators on the move right now. And he hit it off to Blanton. Blanton inside. And we'll get 3 yards picked up on that one. Buenos Aires now playing underneath the sticks. 10 underneath. Paxton going to throw. It hits him anyway. They're playing the sticks, man. They've got 8 in the box. Crazy. Still gave up that 1st down. Paxton going to throw underneath again. Possession catch made for 2 yards. Colin Weaver's 3rd reception in this game. Natural 43 look here for Buenos Aires. Toss to the outside. Can he bend the corner? Good block. Another good block. Another good block. Broken tackle all the way down to the 9-yard line. 101 yards now for George Kirkpatrick. He's on the move here for the Canton Aviators. Oh, look at that. It's a good block by Poe. Another great block there by the fullback, Dalton Mann, and then it was just some power running there from Kirkpatrick here. Single back for him now. 9 yards out. Here's Paxton in the pocket, throws in zone. And that ball's going to be dropped there. Inside, Kirkpatrick fighting. Down to the 1. Under 9 yards for there. George Kirkpatrick destroying it right now. Here they are knocking on the door here on 3rd and goal. Send a man in motion. Kirkpatrick with the ball inside. Touchdown, Aviators. Making a 2-score game again. George Kirkpatrick getting the handoff, and he gets it done there down at the 1. Another great score here by Canton, protecting home field right now. Oh, nice. Like how looks like man came down to kind of clean up a little bit. There was pulling from the right side. It didn't matter, man. They automatically had that. That was a great run. Great drive down the field. To make it 31. That kick is up, and that kick is good. 11 plays, 61 yards. Will be nailed in the end zone. Here's Samaj Sims inside. Buenos Aires representing the GGC South. They are currently number 1 in that division. They're above the Mexico City Armadillos. They're above the Melbourne Tigers and above the San Juan Wizards. Mexico City currently at 8-4. Melbourne at 3-9, and San Juan at 2-9. Safe to say that Buenos Aires is running away with that division. I mean, they do have Mexico City on their heels a bit here with 4 losses, only 4 losses. But I don't see San Juan or Melbourne having any fight, any argument over who's going to take that division. That's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter as we head to the 4, guys. Put your 4s up in the chat, man. We're almost done with today's games here. Been a great game. Great day of games, I'm sorry, here in the G2. Here's Phillips in the pocket for the throw. And that's going to be a 2-yard gain on the play. Here is Phillips in the pocket. Catch going to be made, and he will be to the 44-yard line, 3rd and 6 now. Here is Phillips, roll it out, and will throw that ball away here. 4th and 6, so good defense there by the Canton Aviators. They get the pressure, and nowhere for Brandon Phillips to go. He's going to actually go for it, though, here. Rightfully so here, 11 minutes left down in this game by Cooper scores. Phillips in the pocket, a step up, looking for an option, got to throw it, takes off, up the sidelines, and going to dive down the 42-yard line. Great play there by Brandon Phillips. I'm just glad he didn't throw that ball away. We've seen that one. And that's what you're supposed to do right there, man. Obviously had the lane, had the sideline there. That's a great pickup there. Great read by Brandon Phillips. Yeah, throw it away. You know. See, we've seen that throwaway. There's Kevin Marshall inside. And he will be chopped down at the 46-yard line. It's the 3rd and 14. Spreading them out here. 5 wide receivers. Trying to get the screen off. Pass it here. And 4th and 8. And Melvin Arrington took a shot there on the end of that one. He would just go to the sidelines there. Looks like Carl Saxton. I'm sorry, Deron Beard, the strong safety, laid a hit on him there. They'll have to settle for a field goal. Make it an 11-point game. The kick is up, and No good. Definitely no good this time. Oh, man. You hate to see it. Yeah, doesn't get the field goal there, so a missed opportunity. Still at a 14-point deficit here. George Kirkpatrick averaging 6.4 on the ground, 17 carries, 110 yards on the evening. Gonna launch one, catch made, first down, 30, and to the 23-yard line. That'll be Dalton Mann, the fullback. He's been getting a lot of work as a recent here in this offensive fullback, going out for passes, going blocks, runs, and a little bit of halfback at times, and a single back formation. Pass there as Weaver, first down, and he will be all the way down to the 6. Dime throw there. Canton looking to turn it up a notch here. Already a 14-point lead. Can they make it 21 here? Just under 8 minutes left. Here's Paxton going to throw end zone, and it's a clinic. Touchdown, Aviators. Donnell Weaver. Not related to Colin Weaver at all. He's also a tight end on this Aviator team. He's going to get cleaned off a little bit there by his teammates. He doesn't get a whole lot of shine, but when he does, hey, look at that. He's in the end zone. That's a touchdown. And Canton, man, absolutely hurting the Bulls right now. Up and down this field. 37-17 right now, making a 21-point game. That kick is up, and we got to start talking a lot more about the Canton Aviators and how powerful they are, man. This is the second week in a row that they've knocked off a pretty good team, you have to say. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and look at their teams, their schedule. This is going to be a 5-game winning streak. Already on a 4-game winning streak. A 5-game winning streak with a win here. We'll go down the list here. They lost to the Steelers in week 1. They beat the Sentinels in week 2. They lost to the OKC Desperados in week 3. Then they go on a tear, man. They beat the Orlando Orbits. They beat the Golden Eagles. They beat the Vancouver Huskies. They beat the Houston Oilers. They lost to the Black Knights. Then they beat the Steelers, they beat the Blues, they beat the Thunderbirds, they beat the Mounties, and now they are rolling up, packing up, they say. They're packing up the Bulls right now, man. Wow. Here's Phillips in the pocket. Unload one underneath. We'll have Samaj Sims. He's fighting there. 3rd and 1. Pass outside, and that's going to be a first down. Quick throw and incomplete. Here's Phillips, and he gets chopped down, and they are absolutely feasting right now on Brandon Phillips, man. There are 4 Aviators back there. Phillips just doesn't know what to do here. That's Trent Blair and company again, and this is just becoming a bully situation now. Yeah, 4 Aviators getting a hand on the jersey there. Brandon Phillips, he didn't want to go down either. Woodley coming in there, cleaning, putting all his weight on there. Five minutes left to play here. Here's Phillips. A throw. incomplete. 4th and 21. Devastating defense. We saw this last week from Canton as well when they played the Mountains. We know that's a high-powered offense, and the same thing. They're doing the same thing here to Brandon Phillips. Eliminating all of his options, putting pressure on him very well. Tight coverage down the field. These DBs are on it right now. It's tough to pass with this team here. Matter of fact, let me just go and look at this again. Very interesting here. They're defensively, against the pass, they're only 17. They've given up 3,000 yards passing as a defense. They're ranked 17 on defense against the pass. Do with that what you will. Run inside, and that'll be a first down. Kirkpatrick with 123 yards on the ground. Under 4 minutes left to play here. A good run by Kirkpatrick. Man, that was almost going to be a touchdown. He picks up 138 now. This is obviously just unfolded on the Bulls. There's Blanton trying to get to the outside, bends the corner, and gonna have a first down to 5. He's only got 6 carries, 41 yards, and how about that run there? It's getting ugly now. Bulls just can't cover anything at this point, man. Jeez. 5 yards out. They're going to run Kirkpatrick down to the 2. We've got about 180 yards on the ground here from the backup. From the 2 backs. There's Kirkpatrick, end zone, and touchdown Aviators. I say he just got the nose of the football there, going through puff. And it is absolute turn-up city here in Canton. Wow, what a dominating performance this has been from the Canton Aviators. They are definitely opening my eyes as far as a top team here in the league, man. Bulls have been amazing. This is only going to be their 3rd loss this season. But how about this? How about the fashion to which Canton has beat this team here? 6 plays, 44 yards. This is absolute domination at the end here. 45-17. Jeez, I was not expecting this. But I said this in the beginning, and I was talking in the pregame, when the intro was going on. I was saying, this could easily be a competitive game, or it could be one-sided. And man, it definitely became one-sided out of nowhere here. This kind of makes me skeptical of a lot of things going on right now. Really don't know who is who and what is what. I don't think we're really going to know who is who until after the wild card game, to be honest. It's going to be nice to watch all the way up to the playoffs here, but man, we'll know after the wild card who is who and what is what. It's crazy, man. They beat me so bad the crowd is tired. You don't even hear the crowd cheering anymore. Crazy. Just a little bit of excitement there. 2nd and 5 here, 90 seconds left to go. I think safe fans are definitely leaving the stadium right now. Canton going to improve to 10-3. They beat the 10-win club. The Aviators, the Buenos Aires Bulls, going to fall to 10-3. Chris Phillips gonna launch one underneath. That's Sims. We're not able to work Sims into this system much today. He was not as impactful as he normally is here, but that's gonna be the last on the clock there, man. Wow, the Canton Aviators absolutely stretched Buenos Aires Bulls here this evening in week 14, man. 45-17, are you kidding me here? Actually getting some help from the photo op there. And boy, Brandon Phillips, man, gonna fall here. Only the third time he's lost this season. And that's a GG, man. Hey, it's the greatest gridiron, the G2. Take flight with us nightly here. We have a lot of football left to play here only in week 14. We got some games going down tomorrow. Some of the times have switched up because I had a situation going on earlier in the week which prevented me from starting the games earlier, but this is the preliminary schedule right here for Sunday. As you see, the Armadillos and the San Juan Wizards going down. That should be going out at 12. We'll have the Toronto Snowhawks and the San Diego Condors. That actually will not go down. I had a audio glitch going on. I was playing something in the background and just kind of messed up the audio. I did not want to put that on the channel. So sorry for that. Guys were in Discord. See that game? I linked it in the chat. You want to watch and see how that game panned out there. The Omaha Bisons and Steamers will be playing tomorrow night as well. And then we'll also have the Melbourne Tigers and the Honolulu Riverhawks playing as well on Sunday. That'll be all vanilla commentary games, guys. We will be back on Monday night to end it out. That'll be the Tokyo Dragons, who are 2-10, and the Brooklyn Knights here, who are 9-3. I wanted to actually put that game earlier, but I decided because these are two UDFA teams and that, these guys are, pretty active, we put that game on the final game for the week here. So Monday night we'll end it with the Dragons versus the Knights, and that should be it, guys, man. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with us today. Enjoy your Saturdays, enjoy your Sundays. If you need me, you know how to reach me. And I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, man. I appreciate you guys for coming through. I'll flash the stats real quick, and then we'll get out of here. Good night. Take flight with us in the G2. Yo, Chris, that's cold, bro. That's cold-blooded, Chris. Devin, what's good, bro? That's cold. That's cold, Chris. I don't know about that. That's cold, man. Are you looking for high-quality simulation football action? Then look no further than the greatest gridiron. Our league consists of 32 relocated franchises from around the world. We are the World Games of Simulation Football, where teams from all over the globe will compete on the greatest of gridirons. Hone your skills as a player or a member of a franchise coaching staff. Compete yearly for our illustrious Global Bowl, awards, accolades, and bragging rights as you climb the ladder of success and greatness. Are you a pro or just an average Joe? The Greatest Gridiron is looking for dedicated and passionate people to help build a league that emphasizes on trust, loyalty, and respect. Look at you. What makes you so great? This is the Greatest Gridiron, where you can't stop greatness. Take flight. Take flight.